1.
It's that time again, U.S. history students. It's VidNotes time. Unit 7, Lesson 4. Let's do our learning target first. What's the goal of today's lesson? I will understand how the peace plan after World War I failed. Here is Woodrow Wilson, U.S. President. This is his idea. Why doesn't it succeed? Let's find out. The end. World War I ended in 1918. America and its leader, President Woodrow Wilson, played a major role in trying to create a lasting peace. The Treaty of Versailles. Versailles, a place in France. The French and English insisted on using the Treaty of Versailles to punish Germany. They blamed World War I on Germany. And here's a political cartoon that shows the Allied powers, the winners of World War I, trying to force feed medicine to Germany. It's the peace terms. They're trying to shove this down Germany's throat. Doesn't seem fair. Woodrow Wilson's 14 points. President Wilson created a peace plan to eliminate the causes of war. The plan was called 14 points. The plan had 4 key points. Number 1, countries should be allowed to determine their own future. Number 2, allow for freedom of the seas in trade and in travel. Number 3, create a peace group called the League of Nations. Number 4, create a mandate system to divide up Middle East land. And here is Woodrow Wilson creating his League of Nations idea. It wasn't long before someone burst his bubble. The League of Nations. The League of Nations was an international group formed to prevent another world war. Sounds like a good idea. Failure. The U.S. Senate did not approve the Treaty of Versailles or the League of Nations. U.S. senators ignore Wilson's support of both plans. And here's a political cartoon. There's a U.S. senator in bed with the covers over his body. He says, "See that horrible vulture? Take it away, take it away." And it's just a nice dove that says League of Nations. So this political cartoonist is obviously saying the U.S. senator is being crazy. Why would you ignore peace? And why ignore President Woodrow Wilson? The U.S. Senate did not want foreign policy decisions being made by an international group. It wanted the U.S. government to make its own decisions independently, by itself, individually. And here is a U.S. senator who opposed his own president, U.S. Senator Henry Cabot Lodge. Quote, "If you tangle the U.S. in the intrigues of Europe, you will destroy American power for good and endanger her very existence." Summary questions. Please think of 2 questions that you have about the U.S. and World War I. Write them down, and when you're done, you are done with 7-4. Don't forget to take the Canvas quiz. This is Mr. Deegan signing off.